Just tell me when light is good.
Warren, let me know when you see that we're live.
You're
It
live.
says we're now streaming, but it takes a bit.
Okay, now can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Warren, let me know when you see that we're live. Okay.
All right, that's a lot better.
You're live.
It says we're now streaming, but it takes a bit.
Okay, don't say anything, anybody. Give me a minute. Okay, now can you guys hear me? No, I just got
Yes.
Warren, let me know when you see that we're live. Okay.
Not.
That's a lot better.
It says we're now streaming, but it takes a bit.
Okay, don't say anything, anybody. Give me a minute. Okay, now can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Warren, let me know when you see that we're live.
Not.
It says we're now streaming, but it takes a bit.
Okay, don't say anything, anybody. Give me a minute. Okay, you guys hear me? Warren, let me know when you see that we're live.
Doesn't work.
Is the channel here. Where? No, I gotta close.
Doesn't work.
Can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Terry, we have no reverb right now.
What?
I can hear you. We don't have any echo.
Yeah, okay, well, that's what I was hoping for. So we're live now without an echo. And you guys can start and then I'll screen share.
All right, why don't we start? If Mark comes, we can catch up to him. I've not heard from him, so he may turn up at some point. So there are no members of the public. So the next thing would be approval of the minutes. Does anyone have any comments on the minutes of November 4th? And if not, if someone could have moved them, that would be great.
I'll make a motion.
Alan,
Linda, second.
Linda, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right, so moved, thank you. Our executive director's report, it went out in the packet. We have been working on a grant with FEMA for Catskill Point, so we're going to be pushing that in the office soon, but that would help protect that area where the park is from erosion and water damage due to flooding and climate change, which has been a regular occurrence down in that part of the world the last few years. So we've been busy with a few economic development projects. We did meet with the owners of the Catskill Game Farm, which was reported in the Daily Mail, and they're moving forward on a multi-phase project that's probably going to take a few years, but phase one is moving ahead as we speak. We've been working with Foreland as well. Their Restore New York grant is coming to an end, and they plan to start leasing up the back building in the beginning of 2021. Steph Halmos, the owner, recently bought the former Orange Furniture Building in front from Rob Kalin, so she's also going to be working on that project and starting to call the 3 buildings that she owns along with the restaurant property as a campus, so that those are being promoted together. We are watching state funding. The state did release some money for housing in New York Main Street, and we're hopeful they're going to release micro enterprise money. They got some CDBG money in the CARES Act, which has sort of been in the black hole, and we're hoping it will come out and there'll be a funding round. We also heard that some of the other housing CDBG is going to be announced in January, and we did get an inquiry along those lines. We also got an inquiry from Empire State Development. We've got a couple today. They're really trying to push the New York Forward program, which is their emergency loan program. So if people need information on that, we will be sharing that. Our emergency loans remain available. We haven't had any inquiries along that line in quite a while, but maybe if we have another shutdown or slowdown in business activity, that we'll get a few inquiries, but that program does remain open. I was on a webinar with the state last week, and they've only used about 20% of their money, despite having a number of big organizations pushing their loan program. There just isn't a big appetite, it seems, for emergency loans. People are looking for paycheck protection program style grants. And if the stimulus bill passes, there may well be a second round, so we may have another land rush of people trying to get those grants, which seems like it's going to happen. Terry's got the marketing brochure up. We should have it in the office on Friday in print, and we'll have it up on the website. But that's what it looks like. We ordered 1,000 to print. They'll be going out to financial institutions, chambers of commerce, probably local municipalities as another method to promote our programs. I wanted to note that Mark Shodak's project's finally coming to fruition, that we approved the loan for a few months ago, that he should be open very soon if he isn't already, with a soft opening, and that is moving ahead. So that's basically my report for this month. If there's any comments, I'll take them. If not, we'll move along. Under operations and administration, I'll just note that we have submitted our budget to the authority's budget office, and with the end of our fiscal year in December, we will be moving ahead with reporting for 2020 once the year is over. We have 90 days to report our remaining stuff after the end of the fiscal year, which includes our loans. We have to do an audit. We have to certify our finances, which we didn't spend a whole lot of money, but it's still part of the process. We will be scheduling an annual meeting in February. So we'll do that at the January meeting, which is tentatively scheduled for January 6th, as we did last year, to certify board members. If anybody we have 2 board members up, so if anybody is not planning on staying on the board, we would like to know that as soon as possible so we can start working on replacements. And we have, COVID has made it slower for appointments on all boards, but we are continuing to look for, hopefully have some new members on board soon. So we'll move to board member discussion and news updates. Does anybody that's a board member have anything to report out to the corporation?
Man, you guys are a lively bunch.
Zoom makes everybody quiet, I guess. So, all right, we'll move along to the loan. We do need to move into executive session for the loan. So
Are we all done?
Yeah, we're through 1 through 5. We're up to the loan.
So
Nobody said anything, so it's like that.
I'm done streaming then, so I can turn this off.
I have to make a motion to go to an executive session.
Yes, we do need, thank you, Karen. We need to do that. Second.
I'll second it, Alan.
All right. So as we've got this set up, we will have to come out to adjourn, but we won't be streaming it. We did all the other business first so that the loan is the last thing on the agenda.